One of the great joys of my startup career was going through Techstars in 2014. It's a big deal for those of you who know about this organization and the community. And I'm the CEO of Capta. We raised some money during the program. We did demo day. You'll see some other familiar faces in this photo. And 11 months after this picture was taken, I found myself in one of those tiny call booths at the old Galvanize at 1035 Pearl Street above the kitchen next door. And I'm waiting for 1 o'clock. Because at 1 o'clock, I have a call with my biggest investor to explain to him that we want to pivot the company from the thing that he invested in 11 months ago to a new idea that we think is even better, even more exciting. 12:59, I'm starting to feel the sweat, I'm starting to get a little bit anxious. We get on the call at 1 o'clock, and I'm pitching all these great big things about the future and what it's gonna look like and why we're the right people. And he asked me a reasonable question. Are you the right team to do this pivot? I said, yes, I am. And then I asked the question that I've been like tying myself up in knots about for a long time. And I say, so, can I count on your support? Because all the VCs, their websites say we back the founders, here's how we support people, the phrase is we back the jockey, not the horse. So I say, can I count on your support? Would you like to guess how he answered? He said, no, I don't think you can count on my support. Oh, like my heart's on fire. My face is flushing. I just feel like I got punched in the gut. I feel disconnected. I feel defeated. I feel like I don't belong. I just have that energy in me. I don't belong. Maybe he's right. Maybe I'm not the guy to do this. Maybe being an entrepreneur is just too fucking hard and I can't do it. And I'm remembering in my memory, I'm going back and I'm thinking, there's been another time when I felt disconnected, when I felt defeated, and when I felt like I didn't belong. Let me take you back in time. Many of you don't know that I grew up in Geneva, Switzerland. And I lived there for a long time. I lived there from age 5 until almost age 16. And at age 15, I looked really awesome. And I had great hair, and I had a really cool drum kit, and I was gonna be a drummer in a band and all this sort of stuff. None of that worked out. The hair, the drum kit, and the band, none of it worked out. And one day, so just before my 16th birthday, with my family, we're having dinner. And we get one of those, looks from my mom. Like, we need to have a family meeting, a family discussion. Okay. So it's me and my younger brother, Sean, and my two parents. And they say, we're leaving. Like, we're moving to a new house? Like, what does we're leaving mean? No, we're leaving. We're moving countries. We're moving back across the Atlantic to the US. And so I'm sitting there saying, well, hang on. I've known this place for 10 years. This is a home that I've fought to belong in. This is a place where I've fought to belong and to make friends. And this is a place that I'm finally feeling that level of connection. And they're saying, my parents are saying, no, we've decided to help you acclimatize and get ready for college, we're going to rip you out of this school and plant you in a place where you know nobody. Okay. And of course, not having any power as a 15-and-a-half-year-old, I just sort of had to put a grin on my face and bear it and think to myself, how am I going to go to these people that I've been in the same school with for 10 and a half years and say, hey, you know what, it's finally my turn. I'm like in the passenger seat of those James Bond cars, and I just get ejected out of the school. So I've got to move to a new place. We have 8 weeks notice. New school, don't know anybody, totally disconnected, totally feel like I don't belong, totally feel defeated. Now I want to flash forward again with you back to Galvanize. So I put that same sort of smirky grin on my face walking out of that call booth like, okay. And I'm doubting, I'm saying, can I really do this? I feel terrible. I feel all beat up inside. And then I'm remembering, I did this before. I did this when I was younger. I found the resilience. I found my way through. Not only did I survive, but I thrived in doing this. And so we went ahead with the pivot and the change in the business. We went ahead with that. It worked. We've created a business. We have created a niche for ourselves. And along the way, I've found my voice as an entrepreneur. And I've learned what it takes to build a company, what it takes to create something that people are wanting out there. And so we did that. We successfully did that. Along the way, I changed, and I did a lot of mentoring, for example, back in the Techstars program and in others. And along the way, I started to really enjoy connecting. I didn't always know I was going to be a mentor, but I enjoyed connecting and hearing from people about what's going on in their lives and in their businesses. And the funny thing about being a mentor for me was everybody came to me because they thought they wanted to talk about pricing or the website or how to hire people, or how to do B2B enterprise sales. But what they really wanted to talk about was, why am I so scared? Why do I feel so weird inside? And one afternoon, 3 summers ago, I'm out walking my dog Dash, a miniature schnauzer, 7 years old. I'm out walking my dog Dash around the neighborhood, and I'm minding my own business, just rounding a corner near our house, and I have this vision. I have this Venn diagram that appears in my head. The Venn diagram says, hey, I really like being an entrepreneur. And wow, I really like this personal growth stuff too. And I really love and need community. And in that moment, these 3 Venn diagrams all came together. And you know how, as an entrepreneur, sometimes there's things that you just can't not do? Well, that's what it felt like to me. There's gonna be a community for professional development for entrepreneurs. And that was in the summer of 2021, August, something like that. We then created the first Conscious Entrepreneur Summit in 2022. For the last 2 years, I've been able to spend time with people like Gay Hendricks, Sri Kumar Rao, Keith Ferrazzi, all these really, really amazing people. This year I get to spend time with Sherelle Dorsey and Ryan Holiday, and it's been absolutely amazing to do this. And the most important thing, the most valuable thing has been getting to know you and connecting with all of you. And the struggles and the things that you're doing and the heart that you're putting into what you're doing, and the blood, sweat, and tears that are going on. And I've been there. I know what this is like. I know, I've seen the struggle, I have felt the struggle. And so connecting with all of you and having you in this room and seeing the blossoming and the thriving that is happening gives me heart, it gives me energy, it gives me hope, because I know that this is our tribe. These are our people. This is our community. Yesterday. So I want to say to all of you out there, I see you, I support you, welcome home, and welcome to the Conscious Entrepreneur Summit.